Hello everyone, I am Mitul Shah, ex-student of Bhagubhai Polytechnic, passed out way back almost 23 years ago in the year 2000 from plastic stream. So first of all, thanks for having me here to say something about my valuable institute, Bhagubhai, and of course, rejuvenate all those golden memories, remembering old buddies, professors and staff. So that is certainly a different experience. Currently, I am working with a Reliance Securities as a head of research department in equities, analyzing the financials of the companies and business analysis. But I still remember way back my first day in this institute almost 27 years ago. When I walked in, it was era of all ragging. So it started with the ragging, and then of course all those enjoyment, moj masti, canteen, everything. But most important thing is education, and that's where Bhagubhai has always been a unique. So I would say, in a true sense, it's truly a temple of learning, temple of education. A very unique methodology, professors, and their teaching, the style, where the way they used to teach us, they were not treating us like a student, but it was like their family and like their kids. So that teaching and that methodology has always helped me and many more, and a person like me with a just basic diploma engineering to now reaching and becoming a president of such a big organization. So all thanks and all credit goes to Bhagubhai. Now, in this last 23 years, what I learned and what I would like to share about the Bhagubhai, that I started with a Bhagubhai with a plastics engineering, then I did mechanical engineering, then I did MA and then MBA finance, then worked for a manufacturing industry for around 7 to 8 years, and then last 16 years I am spending as a financial analyst, wherein I am analyzing various global economies, Indian economy, various sectoral analysis from automobile to oil and gas to telecom to aviation, and then finally overall analysis of these listed companies in terms of financial analysis as well as their business analysis and projecting future about the economy and those companies. But all those things are because of Bhagubhai, or I would say foundation lies in Bhagubhai, from where I learnt a very important aspect of life, that whenever you look at anything, there without giving any name, I would say there were one or two very unique professors in terms of their unique style of teaching and educating student. So one important thing I learned here is that whenever you look at anything, first thing that what all mass public will look and analyze and understand it, and then think that how differently you can do it in a much better way, in a unique way, that will make you a true winner. And that's the reason throughout my life, in terms of whether scoring a top rank in institute or outside world or in a various public forum, nowadays I go in terms of discussing, representing our country, wherever we go, this nature of giving something different, something unique has always helped me, and that is all because of the Bhagubhai. So Bhagubhai has really built careers of thousands of engineers, or in fact, in other words, if I'll say, Bhagubhai has given thousands of great engineers and great leaders to this country. So that's the strength of Bhagubhai. I remember one very important thing which is really relevant in today's era also. That's why I would like to quote that example. During our time, we used to have a very huge library with all the foreign authors' book related to engineering and technology. That was the biggest asset. So you all must be aware that almost 25-30 years ago, in terms of technology and engineering, Western world was way ahead and India was lagging far behind. So having those books from Western countries in terms of technology, knowledge, all those things were very rare, and that has helped me because I used to spend maximum time in library till late hours, and that helped me in writing or presenting anything with an additional statement in terms of relating all the theories to any one or two practical example, or relating theory or science to application, which is called as applied science, applied technology. So we always consider that library, those professors, their teaching as a assets on infra of the institute. Very important thing again I would like to point out to all the new generation and the parents of all these students. Nowadays you people, including many of my friends, relatives, look at the institute in terms of physical building, infrastructure, in terms of the centralized AC, computer system, technologies. All those physical infrastructure or building has gained the importance in terms of evaluating the institute. But one should not forget, and one should always look at these assets as a library, professors, their approach of the principal, directors, staff, and of course attitude of these people in terms of teaching, rather than all those aesthetic looks of the institute. So that should be given equal or even more importance in terms of selection of the institute, and certainly making the decision of life. So I would say that I am proud to be a part of the alumni organization, and I would say proudly that I passed out from a Bhagubhai Polytechnic. In fact, rather than saying a proud or all those words, I am too small to say anything, and I, with my folded hands, with a bow down my heads, and with all emotion in my eyes and heart, would like to thank each and every professor and staff of this institute who has very important contribution in my life throughout. Thank you everyone. Thanks all.